So you wanna be jacked. What up, people? Miguel here, and if you're a naturally skinny person like myself, you've probably heard of the term bulking a lot. Science dictates there's generally three body types as humans come in: the ectomorph, the mesomorph, and the endomorph. I'm sure you there watching at home right now, you're probably thinking you're an ecto, and you probably want to make some glorious gains. I mean, who doesn't? Well, you shouldn't feel bad because the truth is, bulking isn't just for your body type. In some form or another, all the body types need to go on a bulk. It just depends on their goals. It's just for us ectos, we gotta put a little more work in. So, to summarize everything I just said, body types, there's only two opinionated body types you should keep in mind. It's the one you have now and the one you aspire to be. Now, as a skinny person, bulking to you probably means following three strict rules. Number one, you gotta eat. Number two, you gotta work out. And number three, you have to eat. And in essence, this is true, especially if you're someone like me who doesn't put the biggest priorities in getting sustenance into the body.
The body.
I really enjoy lifting weights though. Like, I really like feeling strong and challenging myself to be better compared to my last lift. And that's what's gotten me, I don't know, I guess somewhat aesthetic. Anyway, so eating. I know it sounds pretty simple at first, and it kinda is. If you just don't eat, you have to eat. Food is fuel for you to function. If you don't eat, you die. Okay, so a year's passed and you've been eating and working out as consistent as can be. Yet, you're still not getting any bigger. Well, if that's the case, you're still not eating enough. Now, before you start rushing to swallow those 12 Dunkin' Donuts in one go, you have to remember you have to eat right. Or I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to pack on weight smart, what you don't want to see is you going on a scale after you've just gone on a month binge and seeing you've gained 10, 20, 30 pounds. That's crazy. If you are in that similar situation, you have to understand that all the weight you've gained is most likely fat. Now, if you don't have a problem with that because your goal was just to pack on weight, well then, you don't really need to finish this video. Good job, you got your desired weight. I personally want to look like a superhero when I'm naked, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about macros. When you hear the word macros or macronutrients, generally people are talking about how much carbohydrates, protein, fats are in the food you or they are eating. Tracking the macros in your food can definitely be a good practice when wanting to be as accurate as possible when cutting or gaining weight. Generally, for building muscle, we want to be eating a gram of protein per body weight every day. So like if I weigh 138 pounds, I want to be eating 138 grams of protein every day to stay optimal. For carbs and fat, we need to know what our caloric goals are. This can vary depending on how much you already eat and your goal weight. But obviously, since this video is about bulking, we need to be eating at a caloric surplus instead of a deficit. Now, if you've reached this point of the video and you have some imaginary question marks all over your face, don't worry, I've been there. So what are calories? A calorie is a unit of energy found in food. Most likely everything you eat and drink except water has calories in it. It's important to know this because knowing this allows you to be able to track what you eat accordingly. Now, generally, there are two ways you can track what you eat. The first way is to get a tracking app like MyFitnessPal. Once you have the app, you can head to the My Diary section and search up the food you just ingested. Now, if the food you just ate isn't in the app, like let's say you got something from Army Navy, like a Chipotle sandwich, and it's just not in the app. I've tried. I love the Chipotle sandwich from Army Navy. People. And it's not in the app. So what do? You have to manually dissect your burger or whatever it is you're eating and weigh each thing just to get a rough estimate of how much calories you're getting in your body. I know it's not the most exact way of figuring it out, but It's better than nothing, right? Obviously, if you cook your own meals or everything you eat is all homemade, it'll be way easier to track your meals accordingly. And it's way more accurate to track food when it's raw. Like all the nutritional values, like for let's say pasta or something, that's for the raw pasta. So don't let that stuff fool you. You can also head to the app and look for pasta cooked, and naturally that would be macronutrients for cooked pasta. Quick tip. The second way is to note down what you eat on a daily basis. Do this for 2 weeks to a month and note down your weight each day and get the average per week. If you aren't getting any heavier or you're even losing weight, again, you're not eating enough. Now, if you are gaining weight, you want to make sure that you're gaining around 1% of your current body weight every week. So if you weigh 138 pounds and you're gaining 1.38 pounds per week and you're eating right and you're working out hard, well, congratulations. You're getting jacked, bro. So let's say you've done it all, you've been tracking your food accordingly, like how many eggs you eat and stuff like that, and you've been keeping track of your weight per day and averaging it for the week, and you seem to notice that your body weight is not moving up nor down. This basically means you've been eating your maintenance calories. Wait, what? What the heck are maintenance calories? Well, like I said earlier, calories are in everything you eat. So your maintenance calories are the amount of calories you need to keep eating to stay at your current weight. Knowing this allows us to cut or bulk accordingly. Now, this is a video about bulking, so we want to be eating at a caloric surplus. My suggestion is to be eating 300 to 500 calories over your maintenance calories every day, thus amounting to a maximum of 3,500 calories every week. And I know it sounds like a lot, but of course everybody is different. And this might sound a little too bro sciencey, but you know, everybody's different. Every body is different. So there's no shame in starting with a 100-calorie surplus over your maintenance calories, because if that works for you, then it works for you. And what works for me, what works for me, right? I mean, you can also try using a caloric maintenance calculator in tandem with what you've already tracked for the week. I personally have not used a maintenance calorie calculator, and I think I'm doing just fine. But I mean, you know, it's nice to have options, people. Now, let's say you're still new to this and you don't have the discipline to track your calories with an app. Well, do not fret. Because if you've already noted down what you've been eating for a week and you know you're not gaining any weight, then all you have to do is just eat a little bit more than what you're already eating. And bang! You're already eating at a surplus, bro. So, there we go. To recap, if you're on a bulk, you have to be eating a surplus of calories. Obviously, it helps if everything you're eating isn't just junk. Don't forget to work out as hard as you can and aim to beat your past lifts. When it comes to fruits and vegetables, because you know, some of you there might be wondering, I know, maybe you're vegan, maybe you're vegetarian, I don't know. Just eat it. Just eat like an adult. I mean, fruits, fructose, good. Veggies, greens, fiber, good. I mean, with all the food you're eating inside your body, it has to run down the bowels smoothly, bro. So, just eat it. Huwag naman kayo magsayang ng pagkain. You know, I used to be a picky eater when I was a little boy, and maybe that's why I see myself as a skinny boy now. I'm pretty skinny. What is this? There's no gains. Just eat your fructose. Just eat your fruits and veggies. Eat everything. Eat right. Just eat. Anyways, that's it for this fitness video. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell icon. Or no, you know, it's your life, your choice, bro. I hope you guys got some insights, some informative insights from this video. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And yep, that's it. Miguel T out. Jacked. So you wanna be jacked.